y'all, it's the cleaning mommy here, and we are back with another video. Today we are gonna tidy up this kitchen and prepare for dinner. So first things first, my husband is taking out the trash. I do not do the trash, he does it. I'll help by putting the trash bag back in the trash can once he takes it out and go put it outside. But for the most part today, he was getting that done before he goes to work. That is his routine. Before going to work, he does the trash for me. So today we are gonna get dinner done, but before we get into that, we need to clean the kitchen because the kitchen is a mess. So sometimes what I do is I clean the kitchen before I start cooking, or I clean the kitchen while I cook, or depending on how dirty the kitchen is, I'll clean it after. So before I start, I wanted to start a load of laundry. I'm trying this whole do a load a day and then put that load away at the same time. I don't always get it done because y'all, I'm not perfect, and some days we just don't feel like doing it, so we do the best that we can. So today we started with one load, and I probably did not even put it up the same day. I don't remember because this video was recorded a while back. But yeah, we are gonna tidy up the kitchen. I'm gonna wipe down the table, I'm gonna wipe down the counters, put the dishes in the dishwasher. The clean dishes that's in the dishwasher, I'm gonna put those up. My coffee station area was a bit dirty, so I wanted to tidy that up, as well as get rid of some of the decor that I have up here. I am all about being minimalistic, but still making sure, it looks cute. So I was going back and forth with that plant that I have, and I felt like, ooh, it's just not my style. I love fake plants because I'm not good with the real ones. But I like fake plants that is giving real vibes, and this definitely was not, so I end up getting rid of that. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some chicken legs. I'm gonna be barbecuing it. So at first, you guys will see me put the chicken in the pot where I just seared, is that the word to use, both sides. And then I put water in it, but then I was like, nah, this is not giving what I wanted. So I ended up taking all the meat right back out. I did not show you guys that, but I took everything out and ended up putting them in the air fryer. And then once they were finished, I rubbed them with barbecue sauce. And y'all, when I tell you, it was finger licking good. It was so good. So I'm hand washing the bigger items that cannot fit in the dishwasher. I do not like doing dishes. My two least favorite chores is doing dishes and laundry. So I'm also going to be refilling my dishes soap because it was empty. Y'all, sometimes my brain be having a freeze moment. I don't even know what I'm trying to say to you. So once I refill that, I'm going to wipe down the sink. I'm going to be wiping the sink down a lot in this video because once I finish cleaning off the counter, put away all the dishes, I'm going to be sweeping and wiping the floor. And I had to put the bucket on top of the counter to put the hot water in there. So then after I did that, I did have to wipe down the sink. And then after I did that, I seasoned up my meat, took off all the fat off the legs, the skin off the legs, and then I wiped down the sink again. I usually use my dish soap along with bleach, depending on what I put in the sink. Like after I do my chicken, I use my bleach I think it was a Clorox I put in a Mrs. Meyer's bottle. So I used that to spray down the counters and the sink just to get rid of all that bacteria. When you wiping your floors, guys, use hot water, use whatever cleaning product you use, but add bleach to it, especially when you got kids. I have 3 toddlers and they be making a mess, and you want to make sure you getting your house clean but smelling good. And for me, I love using the Fabuloso or the off-brand, and then use my bleach and wipe the floors down, wipe the counters down, and I'm telling you, everything smells so good afterwards. And then you light a candle. So what you guys just saw before was while I'm cleaning, I decided to make my kids lunch. Still got to do the mommy thing. So after I finished making their lunch, I did switch the laundry from washing to drying. And then I'm going to wipe the kitchen down. After I finish wiping the kitchen, we're going to head into getting this cooking done because, I try to get dinner started at least by 4 o'clock and finished by 5:30, depending on how I feel. Sometimes I'll start dinner early, but it all depends. Sometimes I'll do dinner like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I do that because my husband goes to work at 12 in the afternoon, and I usually prepare him a meal to take to work as well as his dinner for when he comes home from work. So sometimes sometimes I forget to make him something. So then I'll cook dinner early depending on what it is. If it's something not too heavy that he can bring to work, I'll make him, dinner early, give it to him, and that way I don't even have to cook dinner late because dinner's already prepared from 9 o'clock in the morning. So I always use my vinegar to wash my chicken. I use lime or lemon, but I didn't have either one, but I did use my vinegar to clean my chicken. So now I'm seasoning my kitchen, and I know people always complain about the seasoning and whatever and how much you use. I season my meat. I like my food to have flavor. I do not use salt and pepper. I don't even use salt in my seasoning. I use black pepper, but I don't use salt. So for me, when I'm cooking, I don't use salt at all because for me, salt is in all the season that you're using. So why do you need to add salt? But who the heck season their food with just salt and black pepper? Like, what are you thinking? So I like to make sure my food has a lot of flavor. I like to make sure my food tastes good, seasoned to perfection. I season until my ancestors tell me to stop. Recently I posted a video on Instagram. I was just making a quick reel and I was just doing certain stuff, and a lot of people was just being super negative in the comments, or a lot of people saying, oh, they don't do it this way, they do it that way. And I'm like, people, we need to understand that everybody do things differently. Just like how some people cook with only salt and pepper, and then some people will add their flavors to the cooking. Everybody cooks different. As long as it's not affecting you, you don't need to come on social media and be negative. You really don't need to do that. And I got a lot of people in there that gave good review, and a lot of people that was like, it's a reel, it's not done to perfection, she probably was trying to do it quick or whatever. And I'm like, either way, whether I was doing it quick or whatever, I did it the way I do it, and I like it the way I do it, and my kids don't complain. So now you can see dinner's ready. My kids are eating. My kids, when it comes to my kids, guys, my kids they're picky. So when it comes to feeding them, some like some things, some like don't. Like my older son used pasta and sausage. He does not like chicken. He'll eat it every now and then, but not all the time. So I had to make him something different. So yeah, now dinner's ready to eat. I'm gonna sit myself down and get to eating. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Leave me a comment down below. Hope you guys enjoy this cleaning motivation, cooking motivation, and I will see you guys in my next video.